MapDad here, recapping a family adventure for a family celebration in Southern California. Spending a few days in Los Angeles, but first, visiting a place I had not seen in nearly 2 decades, the Coachella Valley, the Palm Springs area east of Los Angeles, full of breathtaking scenery. We visited in early April for a special wedding. The flower girl at MapDad's wedding 25 years ago was tying the knot. No, I don't feel old. Not at all. And we started the trip driving east from LA, knowing we were in the home stretch with the giant windmills off of I-10, to start with an In-N-Out burger stop. Yes, sir. Double, please. Now, I'll admit, I like McDonald's fries better. MapDad and son took a pre-wedding adventure up the Palm Springs aerial tramway.
We are going to have a couple of bumps. Please be sure you're holding on.
First built in the 1960s, a newer gondola takes you up from the Valley Station at 2,643 feet to the observation area at 8,516 feet. At that elevation, not snow, but quite a bit of slush, MapDad taking a quick hike along a trail that was still covered in the white stuff. Amazing that as the desert temperature would climb from 78 degrees the first day we were there into the 90s on subsequent days, a cool 36 degrees at the top of the tram. $35 a ticket here. The ride takes about 10 minutes up and back. Now, if you can plan in advance, I'd recommend buying tickets ahead of time. We just drove to the tramway and had to wait for 2 hours before we could board. The wedding was at the Ritz-Carlton in Rancho Mirage, where we stayed for 5 nights at a wedding block room rate of $639 a night plus tax. The room was nice, the grounds beautiful. The rehearsal dinner meal was at Mastro's in Palm Desert. I kid you not, it was one of, if not the best steak I'd ever had. You top that off with their butter cake for dessert. Yeah, good stuff. The wedding night dinner at the hotel was nice. The wedding itself, of course, was fabulous. MapDad loves a good 3-plate Sunday brunch the next day there at the hotel. We went out with a friend for dinner in Palm Springs Sunday night for schnitzel at Johannes. I went chicken, the wife went veal, both good. I think I've had my schnitzel quota for some time. Monday was a recovery day and a walk along El Paseo in Palm Desert, sort of the main shopping drag. Had lunch at the Daily Grill, crab Louis salad, club sandwich, definitely hit the spot. The last 2 days of the trip were in the Los Angeles area. The hotel was La Hermitage in Beverly Hills, a very sedate atmosphere. It was great for relaxing. The rooms were large. While not a true one-bedroom, there was a sitting area in between the bedroom and the bathroom. Dinner one night was at the Wolfgang Puck Institution Spago. I'd never been. Was it expensive? Yes. Exceedingly so? Absolutely. But it was a delicious splurge, from the yellowtail sashimi to the agnolotti pasta to the lamb and the Dover sole main dishes to the traditional Austrian dessert, Kaiser Schmarrn. I think I pronounced that right. That's with 2 R's toward the end. A vanilla souffle cut in half, placed on top of the most sinful strawberries you've ever had, and some strawberry sorbet. On my last day there, a cultural detour to the heart of Los Angeles. The Broad Museum downtown. It's free. It has a fantastic collection of contemporary art. All the modern masters, from Warhol to Lichtenstein. You see some Jeff Koons. Now make sure you get the special ticket that's also free, and you get to spend a minute in the Kusama Infinity Mirrored Room. Literally, yes, you get 60 seconds in there. Now, it's not good for people who are light sensitive. Again, get your tickets in advance, and they are free. There is a charge for certain special exhibitions. Near the museum, a walk around downtown to see the City Hall building and to go into the lobby of the Bradbury building. Constructed in 1893 and refurbished a century later, it's a fascinating piece of architecture. Now, for a lunch bite, it was tough to decide at the Grand Central Market with a few dozen choices there. So MapDad, glutton that he is, decided to get a burger at For the Win and a club sandwich at Ghost Sando Shop. Both very good. I did save half the club sandwich for my wife. Then for dessert, oh man, hello to the Donut Man. And while the Bavarian cream I had was awesome, the real treat, $7, worth every penny, it's the special strawberry donut. Yes, sir. The last night in California, MapDad had a reunion with some great friends that stretched back to a summer program from 4 decades ago. The margaritas were flowing, the tacos kept coming at Cantita Frida in Beverly Hills. Of the pork, chicken, beef, and shrimp tacos I sampled, the shrimp were the best, but the food paled in comparison to the company. It was a long flight home, but a great week away. I'm MapDad, hoping to point your travel in the right direction.